here she is. Yo guys, I'm super excited to show you what's in this box. There's a lot of history behind it, but to prep you for that, I have a video that I want to show you. So check it out. And that was the Sink Kendamas, the first generation of kendamas that Sue created out of sulab. We all know Sink Kendamas now with the absolute clear, something that everybody wants to get their hands on, the hype beast of kendamas, but it had simple beginnings. So back in 2014, as we got the ball rolling with the kendama boom, our group of dama heads congregating every Tuesday night for jams, We had a solid group of people coming together with a good amount of talent in that time. Various amounts of talent from people from the JKA, some international players as well. It was such a great feeling to have a team of people who had a passion for kendama. But then Sue took it above and far beyond by creating the Sync Kendamas and the Sync team. I was super excited that Sue asked me to design the logo as I was just finishing up my design school. It was a big project that I took very seriously and was very excited about because there's so much passion behind it because, hey, just like you, I love kendama. But here this one struck even deeper because it was our team's kendamas. It was Sulab's first edition of their made kendamas. And as you might know, Sue likes high quality stuff. So he wanted to have his kendamas made in Japan, but not at the usual Yamagata Kobo or any other big Japanese wood factory at the time. He went up to northern Japan and found a man who makes kokeshi dolls. Simple wooden figure dolls made with just a piece of wood, make the head with intricate paintings to design the face and the patterns within the doll. So he went to this guy, he asked him to make kendamas. The man said he could not make kendamas. He is a kokeshi manufacturer. He does not know how to make kendama. So with persistence by Sue, he had him make a few kendamas. Now the shape was molded as he was turning each ken. This dude, from what I understand, used nothing, no kind of like measurement system. Therefore, all of the original Sulab Sync Kens were all a little different. Some had short spikes, some were super thin on the side of those, some were super chunky, some were very uneven, like the small cup ridges were bigger than the big cup, so it looked like the big cup, and it's confusing. But one of the biggest things is how rare they were. There was only a very small handful of these made. There was a big team and we all got to choose our colors. And again, within the quality that Sue has, he contacted a car painter to paint the toms. So everyone was choosing their colors, different kinds of like sparkles added to it, again, because it's car paint. And it was very, very slick, because back in the day, that's how we rolled. For me, I had a color in mind. I didn't like the sparkly paint side to it. I always loved the OG leaf green Ozoras, and I decided to take that as inspiration and go with a mint green leaf. And here she is, right here, the first Sync Kendamas, my model of the Sync Kendamas, full cherry Kens. Now the dude up in northern Japan only made the Kens, he couldn't make the Tamas. So I believe Sue got them maybe from China, handed them over to the car painter, and he would put a primer coat and then put the paint over it. So if, you know, this guy chips a little bit here and there, you'll see that white paint under there. But that was it. You got the seal right here slapped on with a kind of window decal that is used for windows to put up like signs of like store names and shit. So as you see, it's pretty dark. It's a pretty nice brown color. You know, there's a good amount of hand sweat in there. The cool thing is that this cherry, it was actually like cherry blossom tree wood. And this is the kind of wood that the guy would use for kokeshi dolls. And interestingly enough, it comes in pretty lightweight and very durable, almost like on the side of a softer, possibly softer maple. And the tamas were simple beach tamas, good pairing, beautiful setup. And again, since the dude making these wasn't so keen and baha about making them, he only made a small batch. Each of the Sync team players, we only got one kendama. There was only 2 of each color available during the drop. That was it. There was no more. They were about 80 bucks when they dropped. These are fully hand turned, not by a dude who knows how to make kendamas, and no CNC, nothing, all hands, but that adds so much rarity and special, just a special touch to this guy. This is one that I sesh with, used in the edit. The base cup is actually pretty honed out. It's like almost like curved in. It actually is softer and adds some grip. So lighthouses were the jam. As you see, you know, I don't go super hard because these things are a thing of beauty to me. Of course, I like to play them, I like to sesh them out, but I also play them cautiously. So this is one of the most priceless pieces in my collection. And now is when I bring out that package that you saw at the beginning of the video. Oh, there she is. Whoa, primo. This pen is beautiful. And you see the color difference in there? Definitely absorbed a lot of the hand oils right there. Like, this has not been played at all or just very lightly. When these dropped, again, like I was saying, there was only 2. So completes, there's only 3 of each of our colors out there, complete with the Ken. Ridiculously lucky. I think it was just posted on that site like 4 days before I saw it for about 20 bucks. I picked up my original Sync Kendama mod. Such a memorable, important piece for me personally as a Kendama player, and then to get another one. I was almost like thinking about not getting it because I was like, what am I going to do with it? I was like, I have so many Kendamas, why do I need another one? But now that I have it, I'm super excited that I have it. Yeah, MJ, of course you should have got it, and I'm happy that you did get it. Why am I talking to myself in the third person? This is so dope. I gotta go show this to Sue. He's not gonna believe this.
Whoa. Fast. これが怖い。ファーストシンク。
First sync.
ね、技もね、大きさとか、ペイントとかも、やっぱそれで流行りがあるから、それは変わるけど、でもやっぱ、けん玉を作るときに、どう作ったらプレイヤーが使いやすいのかっていうところを考えて作りっていうことは、今もやっぱ変わってないから。今じゃありえない。つるつる。Classic. 2 fingers. やばい。うわ、歴史を感じるね。
Hope you guys enjoyed this little history of Sync Kendamas from sulab. I do have 2 extra Tamas just lying around, so hey, may the mint leaf green continue.